Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I wanted to give my quick review over Chasing Dallas Season 2, Episode 5. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the first part, I don't know why I was so irritated with this after I watched it. Reese G meets up with Premier. I don't know where they were at. I don't know. So they meet up with Premier. He meets up with Premier. And the conversation was weird to me because they were talking about how did we get to this place. Because the last time that we saw them together, it was at Markel's game night, and Premier ended up going off, and he, was trying to get Reese G together, and, he did his infamous twirl spin and walked down the staircase, and Reese G took after Premier, and I guess he must have touched him on his shoulder. I really couldn't see it, but I'm assuming that he did because Premier said, "Don't touch me, don't touch me." And so they were talking about what led up to that. And Reese G had said to, I think it was Antonio. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was Antonio. Reese G had told Antonio through text message, "Don't trust Premier to come to your place." I'm paraphrasing. "Don't trust Premier to come to your place because he's going to read you for filth." Basically, girl, he going to judge your house. He going to judge your apartment. And I honestly believe Reese G. I believe Reese G because of the simple fact that Premier is he was introduced to us as an interior designer the first season. So I can see him being an interior designer and him walking into someone's home space, apartment, whatever it may be, and him being very, very critical, judging, looking around. If he like it, I could basically see him judging, pretty much. Like, oh, girl, oh, that's cute, I guess. Oh, that's cute. You see what I'm saying? I could see him being that way. So I think that Reese G was telling the truth. However, with that being said, if Reese G and Premier are supposed to be friends, it's like you talking about your friend behind his back. Now, all friends talk about each other. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. But the thing is, when you talk about your friends or when you discuss your friends, is it something that you already told your friend before? Like, girl, I already told Reese. It's one thing if Reese G would have said something like, "Yeah, Antonio, girl, I already told Premier he need to cut that shit out because when he walk into people's place, you could tell that he's judging." You see what I'm saying? I feel like that would have been something different. But the way that Reese G delivered it, it sounded like he was talking about Premier behind his back, even though what I think he said was the truth. He still was talking about Premier behind his back to another friend. And then Antonio, I think, who's closer to Reese G than to Premier, tells Premier what Reese G said. It just sounds like a whole bunch of motherfucker fake ass friends in Dallas. That's what it sounds like to me. From Markel and Reese G with their frenemy friendship, which I think probably finally hit rock bottom this episode, to Premier and Reese. Reese G and Antonio. It sounds like a whole bunch of fake shit going on. Anyway, child, they pretty much, Reese G didn't apologize. Premier did not request an apology or insinuate that he wanted an apology. So basically, it was more so of a conversation of, how did you know I said it? Who told you? How did you see the messages? It don't matter who told me how I saw it, nigga, you said it. Are you gonna apologize because you know it's not the truth? Or maybe it is the truth, but still you should apologize because you shouldn't be talking about me behind my back, pretty much, if I'm your friend. Discussing certain situations with friends amongst friends, we all do that. But to talk about your friends, like, yeah, don't let that bitch come over to your place because she gonna read you down. That's talking about your friend. You see, it's a difference. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so I was over that. Dior's on his way to help a teenager who was scammed out of $600 for a prom dress. I hope he was on time. Girl. Because Premier, he already said he likes to be late. I ain't gonna say he said he likes to be late. He said that he's always late. Let me make sure I get it right. People always know I'm late. Girl, that ain't nothing to brag about. I think Premier and I don't want to harp on this too long. I think the premiere needs to, I think someone needs to tell, not premiere. I've been saying premiere. Dior was on his way to help a girl. Dior was on his way to help a girl with prom because her mother, someone stole $600 from her. Basically, she paid for a service she didn't receive the product. So Dior was on the way to help, style the girl's hair. I hope Dior was on time. I think someone needs to tell Dior that it's not cute to just be like, oh yeah, people know I'm always late. That's not cute. You know how many girls are probably watching Chasing Dallas right now, or women watching Chasing Dallas right now, who probably live in the DFW area, and they probably like your work, but because you're late, they like, girl, fuck that. Because I know I'm the same way when it comes to my barbers. Like, that's what had me waiting shit. I don't do good with that. That's why I've changed barbers plenty of times. Because, bitch, if I'm sitting there, if you charging me for a service and I'm telling you I'm going to pay you your service, don't have me walk in. God, I'm about to go on the whole rant. Y'all already get what I'm trying to say. So hopefully Dior gets that shit together because it's not cute. But it was nice of him to help the girl for her prom. Carrie and Landon, bitch. Yeah, ooh, bitch, I finally found out who was my man. Landon is my man, girl. Landon is my man. Landon is so much. Let me fix my motherfucking too. I should have put my V-neck shirt on so I could bring my girls out a little bit. So, girl, Landon, Carrie best friend. Girl, I went to his Instagram page. Girl, that motherfucker is fine. Fine. I'm talking about thick and fine, girl. I almost started following his black ass. Girl, he's so goddamn fine to me. I didn't realize he was that fine until I went to his Instagram. I was like, damn. Shit. The fuck? But yeah, Lyndon is fine. They're on their way to Atlanta for a show. I put Carrie is sweet and innocent. Carrie can sing. Honestly, I'm gonna say this much, and this is no tea, no shade. Carrie don't give me nothing on this show. He's sweet. I'm gonna say this much. I've said this about Real Housewives of Atlanta and all that. I guess everyone cannot be a Markel. You see what I'm saying? Everybody can't be George. You need someone, like you need the Cynthias. And I guess that's what Carrie is. I guess Carrie is just a Cynthia. So I guess that's what it is. I just answered my own question. But he just hasn't done anything that makes him memorable, you know? But he's sweet. Anyways, King, oh girl. Here we go. King Kang meets up with Rock. It's this place in Dallas. I know exactly where it is because every time I go to Dallas, it's right there in the neighborhood, or right across the street from JR's. They say JR's is racist, child. Allegedly, girl. Let me put allegedly in there. Allegedly, they racist, girl. And they're transphobic, too, girl. Believe it or not, girl. I know a lot of girls be like, transphobic? Yes, girl. We have transphobia. Transphobia runs within the community, too, girl. I used to be one of those people. I'm not anymore, okay? I love my trans sisters and brothers, okay? So, King meets up with Rock at this underwear place. And King was telling Rock that Trey was coming. And he referred to Rock as a she. And I'm sorry, he was telling Rock that Trey was coming. And he referred to Trey as a she. So Rock asks, are you talking about a woman? He says, no, it's a guy. He said, oh, he must be really feminine. He was like, no. He was like, it's just gayisms. He was like, well, just, basically like just to FYI, I don't do gayisms. I'm not a girl. That's, girl! Oh my God, dude! Like, for real. Child, calm the fuck down. Like, okay. I'm not gonna go too hard on Rock because at once upon a time, I was the same exact way. Okay? I was the same exact way. When I first met my best friend, one of my best friends, child, when we were when we met each other at work, and then we kind of just like, oh, okay, hey girl, we kind of traded numbers, exchanged numbers, and we would, just be talking on the phone, just building a friendship. And girl, he would call me girl, and I would be like, I'm not a girl, stop calling me a girl. He was like, oh, you don't like when people call you girl? I was like, no. I was like, don't call me a girl, like I'm a grown ass man, And then slowly but surely, it just kind of became girl. Now, bitch, I say girl like girl. That's my whole thing now. Girl. But I think I was more irritated with Rock because when this was going on with me, I was like in my mid-20s. You know what I'm saying? And I think that I get it. You have gay men out there, because there are gay men out there who don't like to be called girl because, okay, they're not a girl. But I think, girl, it's really not that deep. It's really not that deep to me. And with somebody like Rock, who's probably in his 40s, for him to act like, or to start acting like he don't know no fucking better, or to act like he don't know who Trey is, which first of all, you know who the fuck Trey is because your black ass was sitting right beside Reese G and them other girls when they were at Houston Splash, and Reese G was talking about Trey, or he brought up that he had just met a guy named Trey. And remember the other guy who did the fashion show? He kind of rolled his eyes and did all this shit with his face. So Rock, you know exactly who the fuck Trey was when he said Trey coming, is she a woman? You knew Trey wasn't no goddamn woman because you've heard them mention Trey before. That's the first goddamn thing. The second thing is, nigga, you been fucking boy pussies for I don't know how long. I done seen your porn. Thank you, because you helped me get off a few nights. So thank you, Rock. Okay? Rock got a big old dick too, I'm not gonna lie. So you done helped me get off a few nights. So I'm not gonna believe that all the boy pussy you done fucked in all the times. I think I heard you say pussy, and all of a sudden you got a problem with the word girl. Girl. Boy, let me stop being disrespectful. Call people what they want to be called, child. If he say he don't want to be called girl, don't call him girl. And as many punks and faggots and girls you hang around, I know damn well that at this point in your life, girls shouldn't even bother you, Rock. You see what I'm saying? Like it would make more sense coming from someone who has not been around the community that way. But the simple fact that I know that you've been around the community that way, in that way, and you walking around here with a big equality shirt on, like, stop acting like that girl stuff offends you. Well, okay, maybe it offends you. I can't tell nobody when or how I can't tell nobody when they can be offended. So maybe he is offended. But it just baffles me that he is. I'm just being honest. Like, girl, I was like King Kang, like, oh my God, dude. Yeah, I think he's giving me too much. He's giving me too much. Girl. He's giving me too much right now. Rock, go home. Go home, run for president, whatever you gonna do. Rock say you run. I'm not laughing at nobody's dreams. Rock say he running for president. He said he's not gonna do it for 2020. He's gonna try to redo in 2024, because right now there's some things he has to get together. Then he started showing Trey his dick pics in the middle of the stuff. Rock confused the shit out of me. Go ahead, Rock. I'm probably gonna watch one of your porn tonight before I go to sleep, Rock. I put George's back. I like George. George is messy. George is a queen. I mean, aren't we all? But George is messy. But like I said, the difference for me between George and Markel is Markel just comes across as mean. George comes across as messy, but it's like a funny messy sometimes. Sometimes I don't know if he knows that he needs to reel it in a little bit. Like, girl, you doing too much. But for the most part, I've laughed more than a few times at some of the stuff that George says. The stuff that Markel says is just kind of like, girl, really? But George, what the fuck was a? Let me say something. Y'all girls be walking around here acting so motherfucking grand. So motherfucking grand. Y'all girls be walking around here acting so motherfucking grand. And first of all, I need a lot of y'all to stop. I need a lot of y'all to stop. I'm not. This ain't got nothing to do with George. I'm just talking about the girls. Period. It's a lot of y'all walking around here acting like y'all grand. Driving Mercedes, driving Lexus, driving BMWs, pulling up to an apartment complex, and that's all fine and dandy. But some of y'all, I think some of y'all put more, like, I'm that girl, and you might be that girl. But girl, every 12 months, you go into the leasing office, signing your papers just like the rest of us. Girl, calm down. But girl, George, you act too motherfucking grand to be throwing a goddamn weenie party. Girl, I wish a motherfucker would invite me over to your house for some weenies. You got some weenies, some $25, some 25 cents bag of chips, 2 bottles of wine, some orange juice, and that's it? No, bitch, I'm staying my ass home. I know for a fact it was hot as hell. I think it was July the 4th. I know it was hot as hell in Dallas, Texas. Dallas be hot as hell. Houston be hot as hell. So you think I'm about to leave my AC to come sit down outside at a pool for some goddamn 99 cents weenies, some 25 cents bag of chips, and some cheap ass wine that's probably gonna be gone by the time I even get there because your ass only got 2 goddamn bottles? No, I'ma stay my ass home. That's what I'ma do. Y'all girls can't even throw a decent party. I'm not saying go all the way out, but you could have went to the grocery store and got some frozen meatballs, threw them in a goddamn oven, threw some barbecue sauce on them, got some little smokies. Girl made a little potato salad, got some weenies, got a little bit of ground beef, made some burgers. It really don't take a lot to throw a party. You see what I'm saying? Bitch, frozen meatballs ain't shit. Look, Smokies don't cost shit. Get you a few packs of weenies. Get you some ground meat, some buns, some lettuce, tomatoes, some cheese. Girl, you can really throw a party and then tell everybody to bring a bottle. Girl, I was so mad about them goddamn, I don't know why I got so mad. Probably because I was hungry too. I ain't gonna lie, I probably ate one of them weenies. Girl, I probably would have ate one of them weenies, I ain't gonna lie. I did laugh at something Markel said. I thought, I ain't gonna lie, I did giggle. When Markel came, Reese G got up and left. He was going to talk to, I guess, what's his name? What's that nigga name? He was going to talk to George's friend. And when he got up, Markel said, "You see how he was blocking the wind. You see how he was blocking all that wind? Because when he got up, the tablecloth started blowing in the air, in the wind. And so he was like, you see how he was blocking all that wind? I thought that was actually kind of funny. So Reese G comes back. They start to argue. And Markel tells George, Antonio, the same one you tried to steal from your best friend. And so then, of course, Markel and George get into it. And Markel says, don't get mad at me because I repeat something. Bitch, what? Markel, I can get mad at you. Because just because you heard something don't mean you got to repeat it. And just because you heard something don't mean it's the truth. Just because you read stuff on the internet or Google or whatever don't mean it's the truth. Just because you heard something don't mean it's the truth. And just because you heard something don't mean you got to repeat stuff. That's how you get popped in your motherfucking mouth. I need somebody to beat Markel's ass. Because Richard G ain't going to do it. But I guess he's the only one. I don't understand. Girl, at this point, let's be for real, y'all. At this point, Markel is long overdue for an ass whooping. Cause this your second time. This your second time throwing something. Your third time. You threw a drink. Put your finger in his face. You threw some ice at him. Now you done threw a drink on him. When he dosed your ass back, when I tell you, bitch, I don't know if Reese G went and got a cup full of water. When I tell you, when Reese G threw that water or that stuff or whatever that was on Markel, when I tell you, I screamed because it really looked like he had a cup full of water and just went like this, whoosh. And I knew it had to be a lot because Markel just stopped. I'm like, I know his clothes are soaking wet. So Markel picks up a chair and he throws the chair at Reese G. Then he picks up another one and was about to throw the other chair at Reese G. Markel could never come to, girl, Markel, you cannot invite Markel to your place because he's the type of girl that will get you evicted. Like, you all at this boy place throwing chairs outside in front of people, and it's not cute. And on top of that, you threw the first motherfucking drink. How you gonna get mad because somebody then dosed your ass back? Okay? Now you want to start throwing chairs. Markel needs his ass whooped. Period. And I don't care what nobody got to say. Markel needs his ass whooped because I don't know too many punks who would have let that go on from the first time. Because the first time he would have put his hand in somebody's face, girl, they would have tore that whole goddamn parking lot up. And then you done threw some ice on me. Now you done threw another drink on me. No. That is unacceptable. No. I tell you, Reese G was getting Markel together. Reese G be getting Markel together. The thing is, Markel think he got a mouth, but Reese G clearly has a mouth too. Markel can't handle Reese. Markel can't handle Reese's mouth. That's why he always result in throwing stuff and trying to put his hands on people. Because the shit that he tells Reese G don't get under Reese G's skin. The shit that Reese G says to Markel gets underneath his skin. That's why he always be ready to fight. Anyway, child, I think that's all I got. The show is my product, fully funded by me. I think that's what he said. I said, oh. Girl. I know that's right, girl. You better let these hoes know. Your book was not selling until you got on this show. I said, ooh, wait. All right. You better let the girls know. So anyway, that's it. Shout out to Chasing Dallas. Y'all are doing a very good job this season. Markel gets on my nerves, but I mean, shit, low-key, if it wasn't for Markel, we might not have no action. So I guess Markel doing his job, child. I guess he's entertaining us. Dior was nice for helping that girl with the prom. I hope he was on time. So I have to be on time, Dior. That's not cute. That's not cute that you even got on TV and was like, yeah, I'm always late. Girl, what? Girl, I'm not going to her, girl. Premier, Reese G. Girl, Carrie and Landon. Landon is my baby daddy with his fine, thick ass. Rock, girl. Rock. I want Rock to go hot under a rock. All that, don't be calling me no girl. Okay, girl, we're not gonna call you no girl, but girl, like, calm down. It's not, dude, calm down. It's not even that deep. Like, I know with your old ass, you've been around the block and been around enough punks to know about gay-isms and girl and all that stuff. At this point in your life, I would just assume that you would be used to it. But I guess you're not, girl. You trying to run for president. So I guess you can't be up there talking about girl and the punks. And the girl, they go to girl. They go my girls. Where my girls at? From the front to back. Girl. Anyway, child, that's all I got. Bye, y'all.